Hi, I'm Robert Watson.
I'm Laura.
She's really quiet. Her name's Laura, in case you couldn't hear that. Today we're going to be talking about our favorite Doctor Who Series 7 episodes. That's a mouthful. You okay? So in this series we have Asylum of the Daleks, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship, A Town Called Mercy, Power of Three, Angels Take Manhattan, Bells of St. John's, The Rings of Akhaten, weird name, The Cold War, Hyde, Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, Crimson Horror, Nightmare in Silver, and The Name of the Doctor. And technically we had the Snowman episode, but it was a Christmas special, so it doesn't really count as part of the season. So, what's your favorite episode?
I really like the Asylum of the Daleks.
Yay, Asylum of the Daleks. It was the first time that we get to see Clara, or rather we get to see, Osmond Oswald, and of course, sad ending, she dies. And we're all like, what the hell? How can she die? Because she's the new companion. And then we find out in Name of the Doctor. But anyways, I really like that episode because when I was watching it, it felt like a movie when you're watching it. Like, it feels very cinematically awesome. It didn't feel like you were watching just another TV show. It was like it was a season premiere that really made you feel like, whoa, if I watched this in theaters and paid $11 to get in, I would be okay with that.
I really enjoyed learning more about the Daleks and the crazy ones.
Yay. Eggs.
Eggs.
Good old eggs. Souffle. Alright.
Souffle girl.
Souffle girl. Run, you clever boy, and remember. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship was a really awesome episode, because,
There's dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs on a spaceship!
And they were on a spaceship?
And the Doctor has one of my favorite lines in this episode. It's Arthur Weasley. I can't remember his name right now. Mark Williams, that's it.
Ron's dad was in Doctor Who?
Yeah, I know,
Can
right?
you believe it?
Arthur Weasley talking to Rory, and he's like, talking about Christmas lists, and he's like, Dad, I don't have a Christmas list. And the Doctor's like, I do! Oh, that's so good. Brilliant line. And this one has two Harry Potter actors in it. It's got Mark Williams, and it's got David Bradley, who played Filch. Next we have A Town Called Mercy. I don't want to talk about this episode because I don't consider it an episode. I like it. I don't like this episode.
I like the horse.
Okay, yeah, the horse.
His name is Susan, and you should respect his life choices.
Yes, alright. And then we have The Power of Three, which was really cool because I liked the idea of the cubes just randomly appearing. And that was...
I just felt like it.
Okay, whatever you feel like. Next we have The Angels Take Manhattan, and I loved this episode, except I didn't like the episode. It's kind of one of those love-hate relationships. We get one of those pretty much every time a companion leaves. It's like, I love this episode.
I watched the episode, I felt really sad, and then I went to Eastside Mars and sat beside the statue, which stared at me the whole time.
But she's still here. Yay.
I didn't blink.
Then we had The Bells of St. John, which was the half-season premiere, in which we get introduced to Clara Oswald, which is really awesome. I enjoyed the episode. As far as, the concept was really cool. The episode itself, in my opinion, could have been better, but I liked it altogether. I really liked the Doctor's new outfit as well. He's really cool in that. Rings of Akhaten. Doctor Who should never try to be a musical. I liked it. I liked the episode, but I don't like all the singing as much. I'm a musician, and I didn't like the singing.
But I don't know if I'd watch it again.
Yeah, it's like one of those episodes, oh, we can enjoy that, but let's never do this again.
Except I made them all do it again, because I didn't see it.
Yeah. Then there's The Cold War with the Ice Warriors, and or the Ice Warrior, rather. It's not my favorite episode of the series, but it's not my least favorite episode of this season. That award goes to Town Called Mercy, but The Cold War, I liked it. What about you? Not Okay, cool.
This isn't my favorite season.
Oh, really?
No, I'm sorry.
Because you're not a big Clara fan, are you?
No, I like Clara just fine.
But, someone doesn't like her. Hyde. This one was kind of interesting. I didn't really like I liked the idea of it being like a 1970s or 1960s or whatever, and them looking for ghosts and stuff. And I thought that was a really cool concept, but I didn't really like the idea of like how the monster like was just a star-crossed lover, and
I liked it. It was different.
It was different.
It was a misunderstanding, and those happen.
Those happen, yeah.
And then sometimes people...
I like the line though at the end when he's talking about Rose. He's talking about that they're actually separated by different dimensions, and he could never see her again. And, he was actually talking about himself.
I miss Rose.
I don't. Journey to the Center of the TARDIS. This was an awesome episode. I liked this episode. I liked when you see Clara in the big TARDIS library, and she goes over to the book of about the Time War, and you're just in your mind you're thinking, who the hell wrote the history of the Time War? Doctor's the only one left, and like I don't know. That was really cool, and she learns his name, but then she forgets, of course, at the end of the episode. But it's still there. What do you think of that episode? Do you like that one?
I liked that episode. I knew the TARDIS was really, 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 really big, but it's really, 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 really big.
Yes.
Like you could get lost
I'm pretty sure
and never be found, and then the doctor might never find you, and then you'd starve to death unless you found a room with food in it, which might not happen.
I think there's probably lots of rooms with food in it. I just start eating the walls until
drywall.
Yeah,
My favorite.
I don't think it's drywall.
There might be drywall, but there's drywall somewhere in the TARDIS. If you're hungry enough.
Crimson Horror. What did you like about this episode? Yep, that's basically me too. I liked the blind girl who, at the end of the episode, he gives her a kiss, and she's got that like look on her face of like, oh my god, my monster's saying goodbye to me. That was sad, but that's like the only part of the episode I liked, other than the Mr. Sweet. I liked him. I wanted a plushie of him because he's adorable. And then Nightmare in Silver. This was an interesting episode. I really don't like the Cybermen, and
you don't like Cybermen?
It's not that I don't like them. It's just they're not my favorite villain. I find that I find humanoid villains too blah, that I just can't really enjoy them.
Dolls.
Don't mention the dolls.
But they're humanoid.
Yeah, but they're... Don't look at me like that. I know you're looking at me through the camera. I can see you on the teleprompter thingy-mabobber. It's not even a teleprompter, whatever.
It's a TV where we can look at ourselves instead of looking at you.
Yay! Let's be vain. Alright, so then we have...
I had a moment.
Name of the Doctor, which was, I think, my probably second favorite episode of this season.
I was really nervous to watch it.
Yeah. I was like, God, don't tell me the name. Don't tell me the name.
I don't want to know his name. I don't want to know his name.
This is going to ruin the show. But it was really, really well done. I liked the fact that they go to Trenzalore, and there's the graveyard, and the TARDIS is giant because it's bigger on the...
You're going to suffer.
The bigger on the... Yeah.
But you're going to be happy about it.
Yeah, that's basically how you describe the episode. And then, like, the revelation at the end of the episode, and it's just, like... I remember we watched it as the group, and we watched the 50th anniversary episode all together, and then we're all just, like...
We watched the what?
Whoa! I forgot to mention, we're from the future. We've already seen the 50th anniversary episode.
Yeah.
We watched the season finale all together, and... and so we were just sitting there at the end of the episode. We were sort of silent, and I was like, "What?"
And then we watched it again.
And then we watched it again.
And then we watched the ending again. And then we watched the ending again. And then we had to rewind, and nobody was allowed to talk for hours. And it was horrible.
Just kind of like, oh my god, Ollivander is the Doctor.
I talk too much.
But yeah, so that's our really, really long ass episode by episode review of Series 7. It's not really our favorite episodes of Series 7. Okay, well actually, now that we've gone over every episode, what is your favorite episode of Series 7 other than Asylum of the Daleks?
That's it. That's my favorite one.
That's the only one you really like?
That's the only one I loved.
Okay. I'd say mine is Asylum of the Daleks or Name of the Doctor. Season premiere and season finale, or series premiere, series finale. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.